everybody! Today I have a different kind of video than what I've done in the past. Today I wanted to go over my priority TBR. Right now I'm working on more of a long-term video that's going to take more time. So this week this is going to be my video. Next week will probably be my February wrap-up, and then maybe by the next week I will be done with that long-term video, but it's taken me a couple weeks already. Especially, I'll get to that. So I'm just gonna actually just start right now with my biggest priority, which is the last 3 books of the ACOTAR series, which is the long-term video that I'm doing, because right now I'm on the 2nd book and I'm reading some of TikTok's most loved fantasy series, and that involves ACOTAR, and this is the difficult one that I am getting through right now. I'm on the 2nd book. I'm loving it so far, but you'll hear more about that in my February wrap-up, but most especially this video that will be coming out. So I'm on the 2nd one, as I said, and then I have this one, and this one. These 3. It goes Court of Wings and Ruin, A Court of Frost and Starlight, and then A Court of Silver Flames. And this one's scary. This one's really scary, actually. Anyways, this is not in order at all. I just want to get to all of these books soon. Hopefully all of these by April, because in April I go to Spain and Portugal for 2 weeks where I won't be posting, and I'll still try to be reading while I'm there. I mean, I have 2 very long flights. But my next one that I am really excited to get to, because I've heard nothing but amazing things about the Naturals series. Let me try to get a hold of these. So it goes The Naturals, Killer Instinct, I believe. these 2 might be out of order. Killer Instinct, it says book 2. All In, and that one's upside down. Bad Blood. And I'm really excited for these, and I've been really excited for these, and they've been on my TBR for a while, since Christmas actually. The Natural series is about a group of teenagers that get recruited by the FBI because they all have this is so messy. I'm so sorry. They're recruited by the FBI to help them solve these cases because they all have something that they're really good at. Like, I know one of them knows when someone's lying or something like that. So I'm really excited for this. I love YA thriller. No, I don't think this is a thriller, but mysteries, it's by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I've heard amazing things about her writing. The next one I really want to get to is Shatter Me, and I don't know how I'm going to feel about this one because this is very mixed reviews. I do not have the whole series. I only bought the first one because of the mixed reviews, because it's a very long series, and if I don't like this, I'm not going to try to continue. Shatter Me, I'm not even really sure what it's about. All I know is her touch can kill, and that's used for this world's advantage. They want to use her because of that. And it seems like it's really good, but people say that it's a good plot, but it wasn't written well. And, I just want to make my own opinion on it because it does sound good. And then the next 2 books, one of them has been on my TBR for a very long time, and that's If He Had Been With Me. And then I just got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of If Only I Had Told Her by Laura Nowlin. Look how beautiful this is. Oh my god. But what sucks is I already know what If He Had Been With Me is about. I already know the spoiler, but it's a high school friends to lovers, and it's heartbreaking and this and that, and people have explained it as very slow, but I'm planning on reading this on my Kindle just to kind of breeze through it. I always breeze through books on my Kindle faster than I do holding it. But it's not too long. The font is really big, and I don't know why I never noticed that before. It's 358 pages, something like that. That's not too bad. I'm hoping I do love this because I want to love it like everyone else. Everyone has loved that. Not everyone, actually. Some people really, truly hated it. But I hope I love it. And the next 2 is Part of Your World and Yours Truly. And I've heard amazing things about Abby Jimenez, truly amazing things. I just got this one last week, so I can read this one after. They're interconnected standalones. You don't need to read them in order, but I'm going to because I can. I've heard amazing things. I don't hear about this book as much as I do about this book, but the anxiety representation in this book is supposed to be really good and written really well. And that makes me really happy because I've suffered from anxiety my whole life. It's awful and it's scary and, well, no shit, it's scary. But you get what I mean. So part of your world is, after a wild bet, gourmet grilled cheese sandwich, cuddle with a baby goat, Alexis has had her world turned upside down. And I don't really know what it's about, actually. I don't really know what either of these ones are about. So this one, she just got divorced. She's got some family issues going on. Yeah, anyways, I don't know the tropes. I don't know anything about these two, but I've heard really good things about them, so I bought them because what else would I do when I hear good things about books that are too close to my reach? And the next two I'm really, really excited about because I've heard really, really good things, especially about one of them, and that is When in Rome and Practice Makes Perfect. Now, these are both so short, so I know I could probably finish these two both by the end of February if I wanted to. But I'm going to try to read them in March. It's going to be a part of my March TBR. When in Rome, she does not go to Rome. She goes to Rome, what is it, Kentucky? Yeah, Rome, Kentucky, which I find really funny. And I don't really know much else. But these are both rom-coms. They're both sweet books. Noah finds Melia on his front lawn in her broken down car. And yeah, this sounds really sweet. But then Practice Makes Perfect. She's not good at dating and he's trying to help her, I believe. It's about Annie, and she runs a local flower shop in Rome, Kentucky, and she's struggling to date. And then Will, the sexy, tattooed, and absolutely gorgeous bodyguard, wow, is helping her practice. And what do? They fall in love, of course, because what else would happen? What else? Like, really, what else? I'm really excited about all of these books. This one I'm on the fence about because I've heard such mixed reviews. I'm sorry if you hear the background TV. That's not mine, and I was home alone when I started this video, so it is what it is, I guess. But this one makes me nervous the most because I do want to like it, and I do hear really great things, but I also hear really bad things. And I really hope I love these because, wow, that's a lot. I'm loving book 2, so I bet I'll love all of them. But you know, you'll hear more about those, not in my February wrap up, but in the video that I'm working on, which also I'm planning on reading this in. So you won't hear much about my reviews on this book either in my February wrap up. Sorry guys, but hopefully all of these books could accept the ones I'm currently. You know what, let's be fair, I'm not going to finish this chunk of a book in 7 days when I'm not even halfway into the second one. No, my books are falling. Hopefully I can read all of these in a month. Maybe not. Actually, probably not, thanks to the Court of Wings and Ruin and then on, because those are two really big books and one short one. But I am hoping that at least both of these will be in my March wrap-up. This should be in my March wrap-up. And if we're getting bold, these can be in my March wrap-up. I'm the most excited about these, to be honest. These are my ones that I'm really, really, like, waiting to read. As much as I love all of the other ones, If He Had Been With Me, I think I'm going to put into a separate video I might start working on after ACOTAR, after the fantasy video. So, okay, let me re-explain this. I'm working on a top fantasy books video, which is going to contain this and another previous book I've already read. But my other ideas for my next, like, longer term video that will take me more than, like, 2 weeks is TikTok's most hyped romance, or what's been on my TBR the longest, which involves this one and quite a few other ones, but I'm not sure. If you have an opinion, you can leave it below, because at this point I'm just gonna pick randomly because I'm really indecisive. So yeah, the choices are top romance books, and I will put more than 4 books, and I'll probably put like 6. Or I could do longest on my TBR. That there's no reason this has been on my TBR the longest. It's just like I prioritize other books all the time over this poor book, and I do want to read it for a video or not. I want to read it in March because it's been sitting there way too long. I'm sorry, I'm slapping the crap out of you. Anyways, that's all for today. It's a short video. I didn't have much else to do. I think if I'm not done with the fantasy video I'm working on, I might be redoing my TBR cart now that all of these are off of it. It's kind of a mess, and everything's unorganized again because I just keep adding to it and then just have to throw it in where it fits. So if that video interests you guys, say something, like, subscribe. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed you probably didn't. Bye guys.